Oh, what's up? Didn't see you guys there. What's going on? It's out here, another beautiful Kentucky morning. Getting out here in nature, making friends with the trees. Look at this. Look at this dude. He's got an eye. That's crazy. So he's watching y'all watching me while I'm watching him. So just so you know that. But anyways, welcome to Consume Bear Days tip of the day. I'm glad you decided to join us, and we're gonna get into it. So tip of the day for today is consume good energy. Okay, and there's a bunch of ways to consume energy, but in this one I'm gonna focus mainly on food. Okay, so a lot of this is just kind of things that I feel like it's the way it is. We all have our own perception, so some people may see what I'm saying and be like, man, that sounds crazy, but from my experience, this is the way that it is. Okay, so food has energy to it. Not just the kind of food you're eating, but also, like, you ever heard like somebody cooking something with love? Like, if your mom makes something, obviously your mom's gonna love you, so it's gonna have energy in there that if somebody who doesn't like you or doesn't care for you makes, it's not gonna have that energy in it, even if it's all the same ingredients and everything like that. And even deeper than that, I feel like it has to do too with like the energy it was grown with, the intentions it was grown with. Like, there's a lot more to it than just like the material aspect of the food. Like, there's a spiritual aspect to the food. And like, I'll give for instance, like, say you go eat fast food. All right, well, most likely the person in there is underpaid and they're not happy to be there. So if that's the case, whatever food you get from there, regardless of if the ingredients are good or not, which they're probably not if it's fast food, but there's gonna be a type of like hostile energy in that food about just the carelessness of say somebody working at Taco Bell. Nothing against it. I mean, we all gotta start somewhere, but it's like, if you are working at Taco Bell, make the food with a good attitude, because that affects the people eating it. I mean, I'm not advising anyone to go to Taco Bell because there's a lot of other issues with that, but you know what I'm saying? It's like, if somebody's in there underpaid, they don't want to be there, and they're just like slopping it together, like, oh man, making tacos another day, I hate this. That hate and that, carelessness is going into that food. So that's just something to think about. I mean, even, I haven't ate fast food for a long time, and I haven't ate meat for, the past 9-10 months. But even when I did, and I cut out all fast food except for Chick-fil-A, because, for one, I used to love Chick-fil-A, and also I felt like at Chick-fil-A, there was a lot better energy when you go there. Everybody, like, it seemed like everybody was happy to be there. Everybody's getting paid better. So I would always feel like I was getting a better energy with the food. And like I said, I mean, you could have the best ingredients in the world. If somebody that doesn't like you makes it, it's gonna have some sort of bad energy. You could have just like a regular old meal, and if somebody who loves you a lot makes it, it's gonna have that good energy. And and you can even put that self-love in it if you make it yourself, because you gotta think, when when you're showing that love, what is love? Love is also caring. And when you care, you're gonna make sure every detail is right, and a lot of times the details is where it's at, you know what I mean? And so that's just the way it is. It's like, you just have to look for that good energy in the food. And not only that, but I look at like meat as having that bad energy in it too. And I know I'll probably lose some of y'all with this one, but you got to think, like, back in the day, if you wanted to eat meat, you had to actually kill the animal yourself. And when you did that, you would have a little bit of an attachment, like, man, a life was given for this meal. So you're gonna cherish it more. You're gonna make sure you use every bit of it. You're not gonna waste anything. Nowadays, it seems like society's found a way to disconnect us from that responsibility. So people eat meat and they don't even realize that, a life was given for that meal. And, that's just something to think about. And then not only that, but, you know, was that animal in fear whenever it was getting killed? Probably. It probably seen a lot of its homies get killed, and then, you know, it knows it's up next, it gets killed, and then it's got that fear energy in it, and fear is very low vibration. So I feel like even besides the, you know, health aspects of eating meat, you know, the fat and all that stuff, you have, you know, that bad energy of the fear of the animal, of, you know, animals being disrespected. And it's just, you know, all that goes inside of you and plays out. And with plants, you know, plants are out here. I mean, I look at plants as meditating all the time. Plants are just like, you know, they're out here, not a care in the world. You know, plants have no thoughts, so there's no fear. They're just out soaking up the sun. And then whenever you like pick the fruit, pick the veggie, it's still got that energy in it. You know what I'm saying? When you eat meat, you're eating something that's dead. A fruit or a vegetable will still have life to it when you're eating it. So you're getting that life energy, and then also, you know, you don't have any of that fear associated with it and things like that. So, you know, I try to use the same principle when I make the CBD. You know, I always have a good attitude when I'm breaking it down, and, you know, and I break it down by hand, and I just try to put that love in it. You know, I'll play some frequencies, some love frequencies, listen to, you know, some podcasts to get my mind thinking right, and just always try to maintain that good energy, man, because these are alchemist principles, basically. Like, a lot of people talk about alchemy, but, you know, don't understand the full aspect of it. Like, you know, alchemy is, yes, making something out of nothing, but part of that is you're channeling love and putting it into the product. You're channeling the higher powers and passing that on through the product. So, you know, that's what I try to do. I try to, you know, even with this video, man, I mean, it's just me out here in the woods, which, I mean, that's a cheat code right there, because I steal a lot of good vibrations from the woods. But, you know, I just try to channel that love through me and just let that pass on to you guys, so y'all can consume the video and feel good, man. And, you know, the same with the CBD, same with any other product. It's like, when you're making products for people or cooking for people or anything like that, you want to put your heart into it. You want to put that love into it, and it's going to shine through, you know, even if you don't have the best ingredients. So that's just something to think about, something to chew over for the day. You know, try to consume, you know, tip of the day, consume good energy. And, you know, this one's just relating to food. I might cover, you know, other ways of consuming energy, such as, like, you know, being around different people or what you're watching and stuff like that. But today I just wanted to mainly focus on the food, and how all food, not only does it have like the energy that we typically think about, but it's also got spiritual energy behind it. So, you know, that's the tip of the day. I love you guys. Have a great day.